if one unit or one paper mill has developed something, still they are quite reluctant to share with the other fellow this industry.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Paper Trail Talks. And today we have with us a dynamic personality who is not just a veteran of Indian market but also an international market. He has so vast experience that combined 80 years of experience just alone is sitting on the table right now with us. So I would like to welcome you, sir, to the podcast show.
Okay.
And sir, before we get started, I would like you to give a short introduction.
My name is Rajesh Chauhan. I am from Chauhan Engineering, Ghaziabad. I am the second generation. After my father started this company, and I joined him at a very tender age, and after evaluating the whole bunch of the things what we were doing earlier, I shifted to the paper industry, and slowly and gradually, by improving and considering the outside facts and everything, so we changed into we specialize and super specialize into the product for the paper industry. And simultaneously I do have about association with the IPPTA from almost around 40 years. And apart from that, from the last 30 years I am regularly interacting and traveling international also to develop ourselves into the making capable ourselves to the international level.
So you mentioned that you started off directly into the family business at the age of 12.
12, right.
Right. Today, at the day we are in, so by 24 itself,
right,
we don't complete our degrees.
Right.
Right. So what would you like to say on those part that at your age you were at 12 and started off, and today 24, 25,
right,
though people are becoming more entrepreneurial,
right,
but what has been journey and what shift you are able to see in today's generation?
So in today's generation, as I saw, and I have just come across with one of the paper presented by some of the speech given by our guest, Mr. Kothari, who is the chief editor of the Rajasthan Patrika, based here in Jaipur. And what he said, it was a proper, it was right. When the present generation, they are coming out of the college, despite of having their engineering degree, MBA degree, and another, you can say, the so-called degree, they are blank with the practical knowledge and all, which I differ that there must be something and some kind of a education system which is directly related to the training and the practicals.
So you mentioned that 30 years of international.
Yeah.
So how do you see India representing itself and becoming one of the leading players across?
Well, in India, still we are lacking a lot of things in while comparing with our competitors like China and all. So I had been to China to understand their situation, their working condition and all. And earlier, when this present government, this NDA government came into the power, before that there was nobody was serious, nobody was thinking, nobody was working on infrastructure. Though the present government has taken care of the majority of the issues and all.
You have 50 years of experience in the industry yourself. What do you feel the next 5 year, 10 years?
Yeah.
The paper industry specific categories that are going to boom?
Yeah. So paper industry, like if I come across with about our visit to the Europe, like Finland and the Sweden, say about 3 months back, in the April 2026, and when we went there as altogether we were 22 people, and after visiting Finland, we found out that their focus for for the future development.
So you have been associated with IPPTA for quite 40 years.
40
now.
years.
So what do you feel IPPTA has created an impact on you and also the industry?
Well, IPPTA, still we are lacking in IPPTA, that's what we are discussing, that you can say if one unit or one paper mill has developed something, they are quite reluctant to share with the other fellow this industry, which is not there in even in Europe or even in the China and all. So it is better if we work hard a little bit and coordinate ourselves into the international standards and all. Definitely, our future is quite bright.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, Sir, I'd like to ask you last question before we end this conversation.
Right.
If someone who is looking forward to get himself or herself into the paper industry,
Right.
what are the key things they need to know before they get it, and what is the easiest way they can get themselves at good stage?
Well, there is nothing. The path is not, you can say, easy. So he has to face the hurdles, whatever, according to his how much deep pocket he is having, he or she is having, and what up to what scale they want to build up. Because I have seen certain this thing, in the paper industry, in the machinery, in the accessories, in the whoever is the more focused, they have done far better. So everybody has to work hard and put the best of their the resources and utilize in a best possible manner, then only they can come out. There is no easy way. There is no 2 and 2 4, and by just learning 2 and 2 4, 2 plus 2 4, he can come out and he can.
There's only one way, and that is the right way.
The right way. That's it.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving your time. It was really great, being very practical conversation. Because when we see a lot of podcasts, most of the people, what they do is let's do charm, and we were very practical and to the straight point, and that's really something I would say the viewers would like to know. Correct. So thank you so much for giving your time, sir.
Thank you too.